I know he's got to be here. I've been looking all over the damn city for this guy. It's the perfect show to do with him, and I know that once we start talking, he's going to have a good time. I don't care how busy he is. He can do this damn show with me. He's going to have fun. It's all the stuff that he's into. Of course he's going to dig this. Looking in toy shops, electronic shops, video game shops, porn shops. There you are. I knew I'd find you.
Hey, Vic.
How's it going?
Good. Been touring video games live all around the world.
I know.
We're playing Vancouver.
I know.
Tomorrow night, Orpheum Theater.
Call me when you come to town.
Symphony.
Did you want to call me?
You're in Vancouver.
That's right. Yeah, we're in Vancouver. Did you want to do some reviews?
I forgot about that.
Reviews on the Run. Remember the old show that you used to do?
Silver Surfer.
We're doing a bunch of music video games. Want to review some music video games?
I don't have a microphone.
There you go. We're going to do some music video games today on Reviews on the Run with Tommy Tallarico. Today on Reviews on the Run, Tom and I are taking a look at Wii Music, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, SingStar Volume 2, and in Versus, it's Guitar Hero World Tour against Rock Band 2. All right, we're going to get started with talking about Wii Music, but first question is, how do you say your last name?
Tallarico.
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 Right on, man. Why do you have shades inside?
The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. You know what I'm saying?
Play that funky music, man.
Deja vu. All right.
All right, okay, let's talk about Wii Music.
Yes.
And from Nintendo, from the mind of Shigeru Miyamoto himself.
Uh-huh.
And heavily hyped at E3 this year.
Now,
heavily derided. A lot of skepticism about this title. What did you think about Wii Music?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I remember when they first debuted, way back in the last E3 they ever did, when they first debuted the Wii, this was one of the demos.
Yes.
So I've been looking forward to this game for over 3 years now.
For sure.
Okay, so here's the thing. The first part of the game is a whole tutorial. Now, there's 4 different ways, styles, of playing the instruments. There's the piano style, where you take both controls like this.
I've never played a piano that way, by the way.
Me either, but it works for drums too.
Two hammers.
And then you have the horn style or trumpet style, which is where you take the controller and you have to push the 2 buttons.
Yeah.
And what's cool about that is when you go up and down, it controls volume.
I preferred the trumpet over all the other instruments. I don't know about you.
Okay. And then the third one is the violin style, where you take the thing and you can go like that. And then the fourth one, of course, is the strumming guitar thing.
Yeah. Well, it is a great concept in the fact that you don't have to invest in any other instruments. You can play 4 players with the Wiimotes and nunchucks that you currently have in your house. You don't have to buy the Guitar Hero guitar. And then what you do with all that is you basically have a bunch of different kinds of things. You can have a solo jam and jam along to one of the very safe public domain tracks that are available within the game.
Or the Mario theme.
The Mario theme, and they have
lots of the Mario
Daydream
theme.
Believer from the Monkees.
The Monkees.
Yeah. You can totally improvise if you prefer. I did like the fact that you can lay down the tracks in a song, up to 6 of them, and play each of the different instruments themselves, and then make the notes and sort of tune the song to sound the way that you want to.
I just didn't find it to be, from a gameplay standpoint, as fun or as challenging as the other style that we're so used to.
That's one of the big things with Wii Music, is that it was designed more to just be an interactive kind of device.
Does it seem like a tech demo to you?
A digital
the
toy,
whole thing?
Yeah.
For me, it was just a disappointment in that I've been waiting a long time for this. I hold Nintendo standards up here. I expect, especially a first-party game like this.
Agreed.
And this did not feel like Nintendo Shigeru Miyamoto first-party game. And still, they rest on their laurels, and everything is in MIDI, and
honestly,
everything sounds like a Super Nintendo.
And this is Nintendo we're talking about, the company right now that is printing money.
It has the most money,
with
most success.
They're so high in profit, and they can't keep the Wii on shelves. Wii Music will be a fun diversion for a couple of nights, but I really think you're going to put it away and forget all about it.
Not much replay value, is it?
What are you going to give Wii Music?
I'm going to give Wii Music a 5.5. I was really let down.
Me too, 6 out of 10. All right, don't go away. We're kind of changing things up a little bit. We're coming back with the new Banjo-Kazooie, which are 2 instruments, the Nuts and Bolts for Xbox 360, right after this. Hey, happy holidays. I've got a treat of a game here for the iPhone and iPhone gamers out there. It is called Rolando, published by NG Moko, which is the company that former Electronic Arts executive Neil Young founded not too long ago. And this is the game that everybody's been hyping up on the iPhone. And I'll tell you what, it lives up to expectations. Rolando is a real treat. You're basically controlling a bunch of little circular beings, and they're separated, and there's a whole bunch of little ones all are clambering around. Feels a little bit like the play mechanic of Loco Roco, in that you kind of tilt the world for them so that they can kind of slide and jump and bounce and sort of, you know, collect and get to the exit point. There are lots of cool little physics-based problems and things to solve in there as well, little, you know, windmills and stuff like that you'll have to navigate through. And you're trying to save as many of the little Rolandos as you can. You're gonna fall in love with the graphics, the music is terrific, the gameplay is cool. There's lots of just little flick navigation things like that to make them jump, and tilting the world is seamless. 36 levels for $10. This is honestly some of the best gaming you can do on the iPhone, and it's a great indication of where this platform is taking us. I've been super impressed with iPhone gaming in 2008, and I can't wait to see what 2009 is bringing us. I'm giving Rolando 9.5 out of 10. Welcome back. Tommy's going to be buying up everything in the store. I hope Long and McQuaid knows that. He's going to buy one of everything. We're talking about Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts for the Xbox 360.
Bolts.
This is from Rare, and of course Rare was the highly publicized acquisition from Microsoft a few years ago.
Named good, Rare, because it's rare that they come out with a good game since they've been bought by Microsoft.
See, that's
that's
nasty.
That's true, though.
Well,
this is the same team that made GoldenEye.
I thought
Donkey
they were the
Kong
best
Country,
developer in the world back then.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah. Jet Force Gemini. I still can't forgive you about that one.
Yes.
All right, so Banjo-Kazooie was a terrific platform action-adventure series, and one of the cool things is that you can actually buy the original Banjo-Kazooie on Xbox Live Arcade and play that game and sort of get acquainted with these characters.
Isn't it weird seeing it on Xbox?
It's so, you know what is weird is when you play the game, and
goes back to the original one.
Yeah.
And it shows it in like black and white grainy stuff.
Thought that was cool, but they also have like Microsoft branded discs of all of their catalog in certain levels, and you walk over them and they'll be grabbed by the Ghoulies disc. But I got to be honest, I mean this game I actually had a lot of fun with, and it's very evocative of the old classic platforming stuff, but they've obviously taken a cue from games like Grand Theft Auto, even I think games like Little Big Planet and The Sims and things like that, where you can customize and build your own stuff. That was a core key design bullet point for this game. You can build tons of stuff.
I didn't really like it.
No? Not your... Well, I mean, you weren't a big fan of these big games back then. I mean, you didn't like Banjo-Kazooie back then.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah. I just remember playing the original games and how empty and devoid of life a lot of the worlds, like the overworld, would be. In this one, you build your vehicles and you're basically running over citizens all the time. These little animals will be walking by and you'll run them over. And
that's basically the best part of the game.
It is a pretty fun bit. I did like the fact that Banjo-Kazooie start off as a couple of fatties at the beginning of the game.
That's right.
They've just been chilling for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And then you get to go into the garage and build up your vehicle, and along the way you get to pick up all kinds of different parts and accentuate
you got
add
wheels.
Weapons. Yeah.
Which the wheels make you go faster.
Yes.
Different grip stuff so that you can hug. I mean, it's all the standard stuff that you'd see.
Helicopter blades. You get to go out on the water. And then on top of all that, too, they've added the ability to play all kinds of multiplayer games. There's like 27, or there's like 25 or 26, 27 different multiplayer games.
28?
Maybe... I got 29.
Was it? Can I get a 29 over here?
There's like 30.
No, there's like 20 something.
Yeah, lots of different multiplayer games.
Lots of multiplayer games, and one of the most popular ones I think is the football one, not American, the soccer.
Which takes advantage of the whole physics thing where you're rolling balls around with the big cars.
I mean, when you're talking about rolling balls around, it's a drinking game.
The stopwatch started at the beginning of the show.
It's a drinking game.
And we got about 15 minutes in, he said balls.
When balls, take a shot. Okay.
What are you going to give Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts?
I didn't love it so much. I'm going to give it a 5. I think it's an average game.
This is a solid title, and I had fun. I'm giving it an 8
Oh,
out
wow.
of 10.
Okay,
all right?
there you go.
Okay. All right, stick around. We're coming right back with another traditional music game. It's SingStar Volume 2 for the PS3 after this.